Here's a stat that's going to hurt. Only 1 in 10 people who set New Year's goals actually achieve them. 1 in 10. That means 9 out of 10 people are setting goals they will abandon, and most quit by the second week of January. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they don't want it badly enough. It's because they're making the same 7 mistakes that guarantee failure before they even start. Let's break down what's going wrong and how to fix it. Mistake number 1. You're setting vague goals. Your goals probably sound like this. I want to get in shape. I want to save more money. I want to be healthier. Here's the problem. Your brain doesn't know what to do with that. Get in shape. How? Save more money. How much? Be healthier. What does that even mean? Vague goals are wishes, and wishes don't have deadlines, action steps, or accountability. Research shows that people who set specific, challenging goals outperform those with vague goals in 90% of cases. The difference is massive. This is where SMART goals come in. Every goal you set should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific means defining exactly what you want. Not get in shape, but work out 3 times a week for 30 minutes. Measurable means you can track progress. Not save more money, but save $10 every day. Achievable means it's challenging but realistic. Don't set yourself up to fail with something impossible. Relevant means it actually matters to you. If you hate running and don't care about marathons, don't force it just because it sounds impressive. Maybe lifting weights is more your thing. Know the difference between a goal that matters and a goal that just looks good. Time-bound means it has a clear start and end. When does it begin? When will you check if it worked? So instead of get in shape, your SMART goal becomes, I will work out 3 times a week for 30 minutes for the next 90 days. Instead of save more money, it becomes, I will bring lunch to work 4 days a week for the next 3 months rather than spending $10 eating out. That's not a wish. That's a plan. Mistake number 2. You're not writing them down. This sounds too simple to matter. But here's the science. A study from Dominican University found that people who wrote down their goals were significantly more likely to achieve them than those who just thought about their goals. Writing creates clarity. You're forced to define what you actually want. Writing also creates commitment. Seeing your goals in your own handwriting feels like a promise. So grab a notebook, not your phone, a physical notebook. That's where your goals belong. Mistake number 3. You're going too big too fast. Every year, the same pattern. Someone decides to transform their entire life on January 1st. Wake up at 5 a.m., work out daily, eat perfectly, meditate, journal, read. By January 15th, they're exhausted. By February, they're back to old habits. The problem isn't ambition, it's sustainability. Small changes stick better than big ones. A 5-minute meditation you do every day beats a 30-minute practice you do twice, then abandon. Consistency beats intensity. When starting a new habit, scale it down to something you can do in 5 minutes or less. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to work out? Put on your workout clothes and do some stretches. Want to meditate? Take 10 deep breaths. You're not trying to get results on day 1. You're building the identity of someone who shows up. Once that's locked in, you scale up. Mistake number 4. You're expecting results too soon. You've heard the myth, stick with something for 21 days and it becomes a habit. It's not true. Research from University College London found that on average, it takes 66 days for a new habit to become automatic. Not 21, 66. Here's why this matters. If week 3 hits and it still feels hard, you'll assume you're the problem. You'll quit. But you're not the problem. You're just not there yet. You're in what we call the messy middle. Your new habit isn't exciting anymore, but it's also not automatic yet. That's where most people give up. That's where you need to push. Don't expect your new habit to feel easy in January. Expect it to feel easy in March. Give yourself the time you actually need. Mistake number 5. You're relying on motivation instead of systems. Most people think success looks like set a goal, get motivated, achieve the goal. But motivation is unreliable. It shows up when you're watching an inspiring video at midnight. It disappears when your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. People who rely on willpower fail more often than people who build systems. A system is anything that makes the right behavior easier and the wrong behavior harder. It's about designing your environment so you don't have to rely on feeling motivated. If your goal is to work out in the morning, lay your clothes out the night before. Put your shoes by the door. Sleep in your gym clothes if you have to. Remove every barrier between you and the gym so that when your alarm goes off, There's nothing to think about. You just go. If your goal is to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in your house. Stock your fridge with pre-cut vegetables. Put healthy snacks at eye level. Make the good choice the easy choice. Systems beat motivation because systems work even when you don't feel like it. Mistake number 6. You're not getting accountability. The people with the highest success rates weren't just writing goals down. They were sharing them with someone and sending weekly updates. Accountability changes everything. When someone's going to ask about your progress, you show up differently. Find someone you trust, tell them what you're working on, set up a weekly check-in. That simple exchange can be the difference between success and another abandoned goal. Mistake number 7. You're not reviewing your progress. Most people set goals on January 1st and never look at them again. They don't check in. They don't assess. They just drift until they quit. Here's the fix. Set a review date. 1 month in, sit down and ask yourself, what's working? What's not? What needs to change? Maybe your goal was too ambitious. Scale it back. Maybe your system has a gap. Fix it. Maybe you're actually ahead of schedule. Celebrate that. Without review, you can't course correct. And without course correction, small problems become the reasons you quit. Put a reminder in your calendar. 30 days from now, review your goals. Adjust if needed. Keep going. Those are the 7 mistakes. Let's flip them. Remember that 1 in 10? Now you know what they do differently. Tonight, set one smart goal. Write it down. Start smaller than you think you need to. Give yourself 66 days, not 21. Build a system that makes success the default. Tell someone about it. Set a reminder to review in 30 days. Then show up tomorrow and the day after. That's the whole game. Small goals, sticky habits, big wins. And hey, drop your SMART goal in the comments. That's free accountability right there. We'll be watching. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.